Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to another reading. Today's reading is all about your dreams. What messages are coming through your dreams that you might not be picking up, or maybe you are and you just want some confirmation. Whatever brings you here. Okay, a lot of people don't analyze their dreams. Most people don't even remember their dreams, at least people that I know. I don't know. I do a lot of dream work though, and so I'm going to be using the um, the tarot, like I guess guidelines that I use when I analyze my dreams. So that way, if you don't really analyze them, but this reading pops up and you feel called to watch it, maybe there's a reason. But then at least you'll know that it's for you and that it's coming from someone who does this quite often. I usually remember my dreams almost every day, so and I have quite a few dreams per night, not just one. So sometimes I don't analyze them just because, it's just a lot. But we're going to get deep, okay? We're going to see a lot of different things here. We don't know. I have no idea what it's going to be like because I'm obviously shuffling on camera. So we'll get there. But thanks for being here. If you're already subscribed, thanks. Welcome back. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. I post every week. I also have a TikTok, which I post on as well. I post a couple times a week on there. And I also do personal readings through my snip feed, which should be linked in the description at the bottom. Or you can find it through my TikTok. It's also in my bio on TikTok. So let's get started. So this is for my pile ones. Okay. I'm just shuffling right now. We're not doing anything crazy. First, we're just going to see the main idea of your dreams. Like, what is like the main... I don't know the word. I feel like lately I just have not been very good with speaking English. I don't know why. I just can't get thoughts out. So maybe you have a lot on your mind. And so your dreams might be kind of crazy lately, I'm feeling, for my pile ones. But let's see. So what is like the main idea of the dreams that you've been having? I'm going to take reversals today. Ooh, that's a lot. I can't take all those. I'm sorry. What's the main idea of my pile one dreams? Let's just get a few cards, please. What their dreams are trying to tell them. Interesting. It's the main idea of my pile one's dreams. What their spirit guides, their angels, their ancestors, their subconscious. What are they trying to tell them through their dreams? Let's get one more, please. Let's get one more, please. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want anything else. Okay, I can work with that. That's fine. Ooh. You're having an indecisive moment in life. You have to choose something. And I feel like you're kind of choosing between a few things. One is your peace. Another is, it's like you have to make a decision about the power that you have and that you will give yourself in your life and what you want to and can create and what you think that you can create as well. Not even just what you want, but what you genuinely believe you can create or can't create. You could be feeling very powerless in your life, or just maybe in your dreams. Like there's a sense of kind of anxiety or something that happens in your dreams. And I think it's because maybe when you get stressed, you don't necessarily do anything, or you don't make a full decision. So your dreams are trying to get you to make a decision. It's like practice makes perfect, and perfect practice makes perfect, which I hate that saying, but whatever. um I always say a saying, but anyway, it's like practice makes perfect. So it's like you keep having dreams that are going to require you to make decisions, to create something, make decisions on the fly as well, because usually, dreams don't, I mean, I don't know, I guess everybody's dreams can be different. I know my dreams are very fast paced. They move very quickly, they move like a movie but faster, like everything is on like 2 times speed or some shit. So if yours are like that, it's like you keep having these dreams where you need to make quick decisions because it'll prove to yourself that you can make decisions, even when you think that those decisions are hard, or when you think that they're scary, or you're doubting yourself. It's like you don't even have time to doubt yourself or to think that you are not this emperor energy or this empress energy, that because it's so fast. So it's like you have to just make the decision. You can't even really think about it, you know? Whereas in real life, like you have plenty of time to overthink about things and then not make a decision at all. Um but this is all for your highest good. It's for you to evolve into something new, to create a new version of yourself and to create a new reality for you, because you've just been moving slow. And I think you've just been moving slow because you're just having a hard time with something. Maybe we'll find out what, but you might not have even encountered it yet, or it just might not even be something that is, it's like you might also just be holding yourself back. She's blindfolded, but she has 2 swords in her hand. She could easily cut the blindfold off, but she doesn't. She stays blindfolded. Um so yeah, if you've been having a lot of nightmares, also remember that nightmares are not to scare you. I mean, they are, but but nightmares are so that you pay attention. Most people remember only nightmares. A lot of people don't remember their regular dreams that are like happy and whatever the hell, but most people remember their nightmares, and they remember them because your brain, your subconscious, your spirit guides, whatever. I believe in a lot of different reasons as to why people have dreams, not just one thing. I think it depends on where you are in life and your situation and all that kind of stuff, like all matters. But regardless, most people remember their nightmares, and you remember them because it's your brain telling you something. It's your subconscious telling you something, and it wants you to remember for a reason. Whether it's to remember the feelings that you had during the dream, or to remember the people that you spoke to, or the conversations that you had in the dream. There's something important in the dreams, or in that specific dream, and it scared you because most people, for some reason, remember fear over everything else. It just sticks. So, if you have been having nightmares, write them down. Like, write them down genuinely. Even if you haven't been having nightmares, I mean, obviously that's what this is about, so we're still gonna see, but still, like, hopefully after this you pay a little more attention, and the more that you try to remember your dreams, the easier it will be for you to remember your dreams. And I know that that is a fact because I do it all the time. If I don't try, I don't really remember them. They're kind of like blotchy, or like I see patches. But if I go to sleep with the intention of remembering my dream, sometimes it might take a couple of days. But usually by like the next day, if I just keep doing it and like I think about it before I go to bed, and like, or even like in the middle of the night, I'm just like, okay, next time I go to sleep, I'm gonna remember my dreams. Like, I'm gonna remember whatever, I'm remembering them. And even when you wake up, like, I remember what I just dreamt about. I remember. Like, you'll remember because now your brain is like, okay, they're paying attention. So let's keep it going. And I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Okay. So yeah, so I feel like the main idea here is just there's something here about a decision that you need to make. I'm going to keep the Two of Swords out. There's something here about a decision that you feel like you need to make, and it's going to require a bit of change. It's going to require you to shed your skin, your current skin. It's going to require you to change your current reality. And there just might be this energy of you feeling like you're not powerful enough to create something, to create change, but you are. So let's continue. Let's see what if there are any underlying messages that you could just be missing. I'm gonna use oracle cards for that. We're gonna go to the Akashic Records deck. I love this deck. I have my, you can't see it, but I have my dream altar set up here. I usually don't, I've been showing my altars lately. I don't mind. And I just redid it literally yesterday. And I slept the entire night. The entire night. I went to sleep at 10:30 and I did not wake up until 5:30. Not once. Usually I go to the bathroom 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night. I toss and turn. Nothing. I was knocked out. And I had like 4 dreams. And I remembered every single one. And I wrote them all down. So good thing the altar works. But anyway, I was saying that because I have a candle here and she is lit. Let me tell you, her flame is big, which means we're getting the messages out, which is good. All right, so let's see if there's any underlying meanings or messages from your dreams to you, or from your spirit guides, your angels, whoever's sending you a dream. What are the underlying? Okay, we're definitely going to take these 2. Acceptance. You may be disappointed with a recent outcome. Remember, if one door closes, you are being redirected to one that will soon open to your true soul path. Interesting. Then we have open up. You're being asked to open your heart to another, to let your walls down and trust that they want what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Interesting. I wasn't going to take all these because there's a lot, but we're going to take them. All right, obligation. Stop telling yourself you should. When you cater to others or to unnecessary expectations of yourself, you stop your flow of abundance. Interesting. Protect. You're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. And trust in yourself. You've got this. You've worked hard to get this far, and you have the ability to create the things you desire. Learning to trust in yourself and your abilities will take you to your highest timeline. Okay, so what were we literally just talking about? Changing your timeline, changing your reality. Very, very interesting. Okay, so maybe something has happened to you recently that you feel is a problem and it took away your peace for some reason. You might look at it as like a bad thing. But I think your dreams are trying to get you to, like, maybe, okay, for example, maybe you made a decision. This doesn't have to be the exact situation, but this is just what I'm feeling right now. Maybe you made a decision about something and then the decision ended up being quote unquote what you think is bad. And you're like, I effed up. I should have did another thing. That's not true. The path that you choose is the path that you choose, and there's nothing wrong with the path that you are on. I feel like it's like you make the decision for a reason, kind of thing. Not, I don't necessarily believe in fate or destiny, whatever, because I don't necessarily know if everything is predestined. I don't think I like that idea, because I think that it takes away the idea that you can change. But I do feel as though when you do make decisions, even if it seems bad in the moment, once you see the bigger picture and once you have more time to see the difference of making that decision and the outcome of making that decision and how it changes your life, then it's usually not that bad. I mean, obviously every situation is different, but I think you get the gist. At least I hope you do. But if something did happen to you and you feel like this is terrible, just accept it. You have to accept it, unfortunately. And just in general, having acceptance is a good thing to have. I was just saying to myself before, rejection is protection. And I said it because I was signing up for a test study for money and it was $75, and they said, okay, we have to see who we want on the study first. Usually I can just sign up and it's fine, but this time they need a specific group. So I was hoping that they called me back. They didn't. 2 days later, aka today, I get another thing for a study, and this study is for $200 and it's less time. So I was like, it's a good thing that I didn't get the other study because I wouldn't have been able to do this one because you can't do multiple at the same time. So I was like, it's a great thing that I didn't do it because wow. So like I had accepted, okay, I don't have that one. Maybe another one will come. And then boom, another one came, and it's literally more than double the amount of money. So I'm very grateful. But like it's just like sometimes things don't seem amazing in the beginning, but you never know why. And especially with open up here, I feel like also like I feel like one of the underlying themes of your dreams is you being like so open that you don't protect yourself. Maybe because you don't trust yourself enough, so you put all of your faith and all of your trust in other people or other things. Like a lot of the trust is coming from the outside of you instead of the inside, because you don't think that you're this emperor energy. You don't think that you can change your reality to be what you want it to be. And then it's like you get upset when your peace is disrupted. And it's like, well, your peace is going to be disrupted if you never set boundaries for yourself because you're always looking outward instead of looking in. Oh, jeez. Especially with the obligation card here, I mean, it's okay to be nice. It's okay to be open. It's okay to be a good person and help people. But also, you have to remember, once again, like, not, you can't help everyone. And I don't mean that in like a just say no to people. I mean that in like a don't overwork yourself, because then you're not even helping the other person. Because like, what if you overcommit to things and now you're letting someone down because you can no longer help them because you're like, oh crap, I have 10 billion other things to do, and you need to take care of yourself as well. So I feel like some underlying themes, like, try and pay attention to your dreams and see if you notice, like, what are you doing in the dreams? Do you always feel overwhelmed? Do you always feel like there's a lot going on and there's like a bunch of people always like asking for your help and you're like, try and pay attention to the vibe. Are there dreams where like you have to trust yourself, especially if these dreams are like with the decisions, like I said before? I think that your dreams are really trying to get you to be comfortable with making decisions and accepting those decisions as well. Interesting. Very. Oh my god, the back of the deck. We have scattered energy. You have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. That's insane. Oh my God. Like, we literally just said that. Like, are you helping too many people? And then it's like, now you can't even finish one task. You can't even help everyone because you made too many obligations. Wow, that's crazy. And then authenticity. Be your divine self at all times. You weren't designed to fit in. Break away from expectations and fully express yourself in your own unique way, and you'll be a magnet for success. So also this could be about accepting yourself. Like maybe you think that you're like different, or like you feel like a black sheep kind of vibe, something like that. And so maybe that is why you feel obligated to help a lot of people, because you feel like you already don't fit in. So you're trying to kind of people please so that you don't feel so black sheepish. And so you just kind of validate or kind of just make yourself feel better. Not that you're like, it's not like a bad thing. It's just like a habit that you seem to have, maybe. I mean, you don't have to, obviously, but that's just what I'm picking up. But maybe you do that because you don't trust in yourself. Like I said before, like I don't know, there's just something about like a lot of outside energy that you try to appease to or listen to or grab onto because you don't feel like your energy is as good as the energies that you see around you. But it's like, be yourself. Be yourself. If you are a black sheep, be the black sheep. Somebody has to be the black sheep, babes. If you can't have a black sheep if everybody is a white sheep. You know what I'm saying? Like like that's how it works. There's no light without darkness. There's no darkness without light. So you're a black sheep once again for a reason. Like just follow what feels right to you, you know? And if you feel like you're overexerting yourself, stop, please. Because you're missing certain things because you're too scattered. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what your soul is telling you through your dreams. What are my pile one souls telling them? I didn't want this reading to be this long, but I talk so freaking slow. Earth soul. Stick to what... Bro. Sticks to what is socially accepted, desire to belong to a community, spiritually evolve here on earth. You literally... Okay, obviously you do indeed people please so that you can seem like you fit in more, because you know you feel like people will like you more because you're super nice and you do things for them and you help them. But you're not doing what feels right to you. You're just doing it because you think that it'll help you socially. But like that, what is socially accepted is not for you, babes. It's not for you. You're not the same as everyone else. Seeking answers, exploring metaphysical and esoteric fields in search for answers and truth, the beginning of your spiritual search. So maybe after this reading, you will start paying more attention to your dreams and you might start seeking answers through your dreams. Let me tell you something. If you ask, your dreams will give you answers. I promise you that. You have to pay attention though. You do. And not everything is just, oh, I saw a cat in my dream. Like, what does that symbolize? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot that can go into it. It could be the feelings that you feel during the specific dream. It could be the people that you see, and not even just the person themselves. How are they acting? Do they act like the same person? Like if it's a person that you know in waking life, like do they act the same? Are they acting different, kind of thing? Do you happen to always dream about the same person as well? Because that in itself could mean something. Like maybe there's something that person specifically could teach you, even if you're not friends with them anymore or something like that, or like you don't talk to them anymore. Like think about the relationship that you had with them when you did have a relationship with them or a friendship with them or whatever, you know, like what lesson can you learn from them? Like they're popping up for a reason. That I think you're coming into your, because once you seek the answers and you find them, it'll help you like evolve. the Judgment energy. Teenage soul, exercising free will in life, lessons, exploring, expressing, liberty, traits, ego, ambitious, innovative. Okay, interesting. There's definitely a lot about exploring and expressing yourself. Once again, if you feel like you're the black sheep, it doesn't matter. Express yourself as the black sheep. You are who you are. Don't be scared to be yourself. Spiritual team. Your spiritual teachers will find you answers. Oh, wait, sorry. You know, these cards are so weird because they don't have any, like, they don't have any periods or anything. So I just, like, read it and I'm like, oh, that's like a separate sentence. Your spiritual teachers will find you. Answers will appear by chance. Help will come with perfect timing. I love that. I love that. Your spirit guides are definitely coming through in this reading right now. They're definitely coming through in your dreams. You might be trying to resist them because you're trying to resist being the black sheep, but babes, you are the black sheep and that is okay. I feel like I'm the black sheep of my family and it's fine. I have no issues about it. Like at first I hated it, but I've accepted it and they've accepted me. And like I think everyone kind of, it's not like weird. It's not like as bad as you think. I'm just very different, especially in comparison to the people that are my age in my family. Like I'm just not, but like we still vibe very well. Like I love everyone and they love me, you know? And like I feel like if I was trying to be different, it probably wouldn't work. Don't resist. Okay? Because I do think that there is a fear of your transformation coming through. Because once again, we had the Emperor in reverse. We have Judgment. Judgment is talking about literally shedding your old skin and evolving. So don't be afraid to evolve. Your spirit guides are here with you. You pay attention to your dreams because there's a lot of lessons in there, babes. Criminal mind, prison, jail time, illegal activities, helping criminals, change, tested to conquer your demons. Oh, I feel like your dreams are helping you to conquer your demons. If you are having nightmares, that's quite literally what that is. To help you conquer your demons. I'm just letting you know. So you're going to keep having those nightmares until you conquer them. Figure out what it is that you need to conquer so that when you have the dream, you can actually do it. All right. What wisdom is being shown in your dreams? What wisdom is being shown in my pile one's dreams for them? Thank you. Time to go. And it came out reversed originally. I don't take these reversed, but it came out reversed originally, which I feel like has two meanings. One, you're resisting your time to go. And two, your dreams are telling you that it's time to go. It's time to move. Something has to change. Yin. You're in your feminine receptive energy right now. And I feel like you're transitioning to yang energy, but you're still sitting in your yin. But the time to be in yin is like not now. Clean it up. And poised. Okay, interesting. There is some stuff that you need to clean. Once again, I feel like with the fighting demons thing, I think you have some demons that you need to clean up. You have to be more, look, fork in the road. That's the back of the deck. And then we also have flexible. So I feel like you have to be more flexible for you to be able to make this decision, because right now you're stuck at a fork in the road. But if you stay poised and you stay calm and you just clear your mind, and stop looking outside of you and look inside, you will see that you have all the answers. And I think you will realize that it's not that scary to move forward. Sorry, I just want you to see them a little more. But I think that you will realize that it's not that scary to move forward. All right, almost done. I really like to get in depth with dream readings because there's just, once again, there's just so much to unpack. So let's just see your overall energy of your dreams. And then I'm just going to get some advice from your future higher self that's coming through your dreams. Just your higher self in general, I should say. And then we're done. Oh, crap. What's the overall energy? Once again, very chaotic, very chaotic. Like, oh, you didn't see that. But I was shuffling and like half of the deck like came upright. Just very chaotic energy because you're overwhelming yourself because you keep spreading yourself too thin. What was the card that came out? I can't remember. I can't remember what it was called. But let's see. Let's pile one's energy in their dreams. All tied up. Of course this came out. Of course this came out. It's the same thing as fork in the road. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. And now is not the time to be stuck. It's time for you to move. You can untie yourself. There are like butterfly / stingray things here. The rose that represents like transformation. There's like, it looks like she's kind of in the dark, but then there's like a beam of sunshine just on her. And it looks like she has this like spiritual glow, right? And it's like, she's been there for so damn long that the damn vines are growing on her. And it's like, she don't want to be here forever, but she also looks like she's doing absolutely nothing to get herself out of the ropes. And is that what you are doing? Because your dreams are trying to get you to stop doing that. You have to move at some point. And it's going to require action from you. You cannot be in this yin energy forever. You're not going to move if you're just in a receptive energy. Everything around you will move, but you are not going to move, okay? We have happy family. Oh my God. And indecision. I mean, you can't make this up, babes. Oh, maybe this choice has to do with family. Remember I said before, black sheep in the family, which is interesting. But there's clearly something that you're just very indecisive about for some reason. And you're just not grounded enough to make the decision. So I think that your dreams are trying to get you to be more grounded, deal with the things that you need to deal with. And that'll help you be more grounded. And then also stop looking on the outside of you and look inward. And that will help you be grounded so that you can actually make a decision, stand by it, and do it. All right, last but not least, let's get some messages from your higher self. What has your higher self been trying to tell you through your dreams? For my pile ones. Oh my God, the incense is burning my throat. It just makes it really dry in here. Well, not really, because I have the window open, but it's blowing right in my freaking mouth. Hold on. Let me just put it out. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I don't even think it's out. Oh, there it goes. All right. What's your future self? I mean, your higher self been trying to tell you through your dreams? I love that. You are an original. So let yourself follow your own heart. We've been saying you're a black sheep and you keep trying to people please others so that others will accept you, but they will accept you for how you are. And if they don't accept you for how you are, then you're just not supposed to be around them. They're just not people for you. It's as simple as that. You will find people that will accept you for who you are, but you have to show who you are. You have to show who you are. It's scary to do that, but it also is so liberating. And your dreams are trying to get you to like express yourself regularly and how you truly are, because in your dreams, especially because things are so fast paced, it's hard for you. Once again, I said it before, like it's hard for you to overthink. So you're probably like you're the most yourself, I guess, in your dreams than anything else. Okay. So follow that feeling that you have when you're dreaming, when you're in dreams, and really try to remember your dreams, seriously, because it also helps you like be in the dream. You realize how present you can be in a dream. It's really crazy without being lucid as well. Like, then we have be patient, trust the wait. Everything is coming together. So maybe that's also why the yin energy came out, because the universe, your spirit guides, angels, your higher self, through your dreams is just trying to tell you that it's okay. Things are coming. Things are changing. Maybe you already recognize this, and so you already started working on all of this, and now you're kind of just like, okay, well, I'm doing it and nothing's happening. Something is happening, but sometimes you just have to wait for the stars to align. But keep doing what you're doing. You aren't done. You're just getting started. Oh, I love that. Oh, you are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. This is like literally so beautiful. I feel like this is just all about you believing in yourself and loving yourself enough to be yourself and seeing that it is a beautiful thing and you are a beautiful person. Because like I said before, you can't have a black sheep if everybody's white, and like I feel like you are just different in some kind of way, and you're kind of like maybe ashamed by it or something, but this is a period of you really, really, really learning to be with it and accepting it. Like we said earlier, accepting the parts of yourself that you might not like, but other people will love. Okay. And then to rise, you must let go of fear. Let's pull out the bangers. To rise, you must let go of fear. Interesting. Okay. You have to let go of your fear, babes. Because you're not going to move anywhere if you don't. You cannot be so fearful of showing your true self. Okay? You will be accepted. You have to accept yourself for other people to accept you. It's as simple as that. It is as simple as that. All right? And last but not least is the back of the deck. This is your time to step up and lead from your soul. So, enough said. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So that is what I have for you, my pile ones. That is what your dreams have been trying to tell you. I hope after this, maybe you'll start paying attention to them a bit, and also just paying attention to what you do in your waking life, because it is a time for movement. It is a time for change. Remember to accept yourself. And I think when you do accept yourself, you will have this freedom that will allow you to be untied from these ropes to move forward from this indecision that you have, to have happy family, happy life, enjoy yourself, okay? But you have to accept yourself, and you have to allow others to accept you. You don't, it's like you don't even give people the chance to accept you because you don't even show them your true self, okay? Try to be more open, truly. And if you really try to be present in your dreams and to remember them as well, you might see that there's a pattern of you having to be yourself because it's a dream and things just move quickly and whatever. So, but I hope you got something out of this. If you like this reading, and you feel like it really did something, then please like and subscribe, leave a comment. I love when people leave comments because I don't get too many. Not that it matters, but it's just nice to know, like, I'm actually helping someone. If not, that's fine too. Remember, you can follow me on TikTok. I also do readings on there. And if you want a personal reading, that is on my snip feed, which you can find through my TikTok bio or down below in the description box. But if not, I will see you in the next reading, and I hope you have a blessed day and happy dreaming. Hello, my pile twos. Welcome to your dream reading. Today's going to be all about your dreams. What messages are coming through from your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, your subconscious? You know, what is going on? A lot of people don't pay attention to their dreams, or they don't remember their dreams. So I am here to let you know what's going on in there. All right, what's going on? Most people remember nightmares more than they remember anything else. So if you're here because you feel like you've been having a lot of nightmares, the nightmares are not to scare you, babes. It's to make you remember. They brought you here, which is good, because you needed to hear this message that I'm about to give. So, if you're coming just from YouTube, hello, welcome back. If you have just stumbled upon my channel, then hello, welcome. I'm Chelsea, and I read tarot. We're gonna get pretty in depth here. Pile 1 was beautiful. Pile 2, you're going to be beautiful as well. I do hope that you get something out of these messages. Your dreams, your subconscious, the astral realm. It's a very deep, intrinsic place. So we are going to get down and dirty here. So let's see. Let's get it started. All right, first we're going to see what's the main idea of the dreams that you've been having lately for my pile 2s. What's the main idea that your dreams have been giving ya, showing ya, to release the anxiety? To release the anxiety, because you are not seeing. You know what's very interesting? This and this look similar. The little towers of swords here. Ooh. Ooh. I think there's one more in here that wants to come out. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. You might be stressed. Also, you might just be sleeping a lot, which is why you stumbled upon this reading. Oh, I want to make sure you can see everything. All right. We have the Nine of Swords reversed, the Tree of Life, Death, Eight of Coins or Pentacles, and the Four. I mean, is that the Four? The Four of Swords. All right. What is the main idea, main messages of your dream? Of your dreams? It seems like you are going through some kind of death, some like ego death. Ego death might be too harsh, like it might be too, there's too much. It might not be that, the change might not be that serious, but I mean, there's definitely a shedding of old ideas, old self, old beliefs, other people in your life, and that causes a change in your life. There's a lot of changes going on. I want to say it's because you're releasing anxieties. You're releasing, I think, if you have a tendency to overthink and like to dive really deep into things that you don't need to be diving super deep into, and then it causes you to just kind of crash. You get overwhelmed. Maybe you have one of those things where like you're obsessed for a little and then you're like, okay, you never touch it again. You know? Or it's like maybe you have a lot of hobbies, a lot of different hobbies, and you don't really know why you have so many things that you like, and you just can't understand how they all go together and like how you can move forward with them and do something with it. But I think there's a reason for it. And I think that your dreams are trying to get you to see it in a different light. And when you see that in a different light, then you will have this ego death, this change of perspective of life. But you have to take the time to dive through your subconscious to understand why you're not piecing together the things that are going on in your life. Okay, maybe this is here because of this. Needed that. This is quite literally telling you to pay attention when you sleep. Because this Six of Swords, they are gearing up to dive into the subconscious, to go on a journey that they have to do alone, and this is all they got with them. And like these swords are there to protect them, but also, you know, swords is the suit of the mind. So that's why I say they're literally diving into the subconscious, because down here is like water and everything, and that represents the subconscious, the subconscious. Sorry. And then with the Eight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, I mean, this guy's literally sleeping. He's sleeping on the sword. So it's like he's sleeping on a lot of thoughts. There's just a lot going on in his head. And he needs time to rest to actually hear the thoughts, to hear the messages. So you might pay attention to your dreams already. But if not, this is already telling you to pay attention. Like, I think that your dreams, the dreams that you're having currently, you're having them because they want you to pay attention. And maybe that's what brought you here. Interesting. I want to see what this is about. Because this I'm a little... We also have the Hermit in the back of the deck. And we have the Six of Cups. So maybe you're dreaming about past people, past situations, your childhood. There's something going on there, but we'll get some more. Let's see, what are the underlying meanings of your dreams lately? We're gonna get into the Akashic records now. What are the underlying meanings? Okay. We have self-doubt. You're questioning yourself and unable to move forward. Don't let fear hold you back. You have the strength and power to see it through. Now is the time to break free from this limiting pattern. Interesting. So maybe this is talking about breaking free from your self-doubt, from this over anxious energy. You're anxious because you don't trust yourself enough. Take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance. When you do, you'll be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm and will begin to attract new results. Interesting. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. Let's just get some more. What are any underlying meanings that are coming through my Power 2 streams? Spirit guides, ancient senses, how to sell. Thank you. All right. Then we have detach. You are being asked to detach from something that you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. Well, this all makes sense with the Nine of Swords here in reverse. Now, the Tree of Life card is specific to this tarot deck. And it literally, the Tree of Life is all about basically the tarot and how everything is connected. All the little things are connected. So it's very much about an overall picture, an overall idea of life, and the things that happen throughout your life that come together to make a life. So it's interesting that we have it with the Nine of Swords reversed, because I just feel like there's some kind of message about changing your perspective of your life. We have miracles. You're being asked to pay extra close attention. Oh my God. So all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and are still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Which is, once again, interesting with the Eight of Pentacles, because that's exactly what he's doing. He's looking at all these small little coins, and he's really looking at them. He's really trying to understand them, pay attention to them. It seems like you have self-doubt, but you're letting it go, or it'll be easier to let go of your self-doubt if you pay attention to the small things that you've experienced in your life. You're a little more, it's going to take a little bit more for me to really feel you out here. You might not be very good at expressing your feelings about things, or just about yourself. Maybe because you have self-doubt. But it's like, what have you been holding on to? It could just be this thought process of anxiety, of stressing out, over analyzing things. But maybe it's like you over analyze the wrong things. Like, your dreams are trying to get you to like pay attention to the good things. Maybe you always focus on the bad things, so it gives you self-doubt, because you're like, okay, well, I make a decision and then it's bad, so like I have now you have a lot of doubt in yourself, because you feel like you can't make a good decision, or you can't do things or something like that, just from the past. But it's like, well, you only feel like that because you're only looking at the bad things, but you've done good things for yourself. Good things have happened to you because of the things that you've done. So just pay attention to the miracles, and then you would see, oh, actually, I'm not that bad. Back of the deck, we have take charge. You're taking a back seat in a relationship or situation, and it may end up costing you time, money, or opportunity. You need to step up and regain control again. And then Source, stop dimming your light, period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Interesting. Okay. So maybe because you're kind of very anxiety ridden sometimes, and I'm sorry that I keep using that word, because it might not be like that, but there's definitely an energy of like, because we have take a chance and we have take charge. So I feel like there's something that requires you to move to be able to have this period of death where you are changed or changing, but it's going to require you to do something. And your dreams are trying to get you to see that you have to be the one to make the change. But you have to let go of your self-doubt. You're not going to be able to do it if you stay in this energy of, oh, I can't do it myself, you know? All right, let's see what your soul is. Oh, where are my cards? Let's see what your soul is trying to whisper to you through your dreams. For my pile twos. What is your soul trying to tell you? Oh, wow, we have a lot. Okay, I'm not going to take all those. We're not taking that. I will take this one. I will take this one. Oh, these are going back. Okay. So far we have self-love and newborn soul. So we have busting through your limiting beliefs. Oh my God. Were we not just saying that? You'll discover your self-worth. A long journey to self-love. Oh, I love it. So I think that like you have to like take a chance on yourself. Your dreams want you to know. They want you to do. So maybe you're having a lot of dreams where in some kind of capacity you need to trust in yourself to be able to like move on in the dream, if that makes sense. So that you stop having so much self-doubt in waking life. Because then you're like, oh, wow, I did yada yada in my dream. And it was so easy and it felt so good. Is that what it feels like in waking life? And then you try it and then you're like, oh, wow, this is great. And now you just continue that energy, you know? Then we have newborn soul, novices of physical existence. Lessons, basic life skills, survival, flesh, traits, untamed, childlike, unrefined. I think I mentioned childhood before, didn't I? Or am I bugging? Oh, yes, because the Six of Cups came out. So maybe this self-doubt comes from your childhood. Maybe the people around you have instilled in you that you are not good enough. So now you believe that, even if it's subconsciously, and your subconscious is trying to get you to move out of that thought process, because it's kind of hindering you from seeing everything in life, seeing the beauties and the uglies, and seeing the possibilities, and seeing how things can come together and connect, and how you can impact yourself and others, you know. But I think that maybe for you guys there is something here that stems from childhood. Creative, an inborn tendency for creativity, finding your creative passion, making a living as a creative. So maybe, like, for example, you really like to draw, you like to make art, and you feel like you are not good enough to do that. But maybe your dreams are trying to tell you, like, hey, you know what did we have before? detach, take a chance. Like maybe your dreams are trying to get you to take a chance on yourself. Like you've spent all this time telling yourself like I'm not good enough to be an artist. A lot of artists don't make it. Yada yada. I'm not going to make any money. And it's like you never know until you actually try it. Have you tried it? And like not to sound cliche, but like you could like work and be an artist, you know? Like you might not start off with 1,000,000 followers, but at least you started. Look, home and family came out. Building a loving home, a strong sense of family, obligation, fulfillment through family. So there's definitely some energy here of your family coming through. Like whether it's your family that has instilled the self-doubt in you or I mean, yeah, that's really what it feels like. I just can't really think of any other reason why family would come out at this particular time, especially after what I just said about maybe like as a kid, like when they were like, when it was a time for them to like nurture you and help you build your sense of self, like it was just not what you needed. And so now subconsciously, it's like you know that you need change, you know that you want change, you know that you want to take charge in your life. And so your subconscious is trying to get you to do that because you can feel that you want to do it, but you might not actually be doing it in practice. But your dreams can help you with that because usually people experience dreams as they experience life. So most of the time you think that it's real until you wake up. So you can absorb a lot of feelings, a lot of thoughts, a lot of experiences, and they stick with you because if you remember them, it's like literally having a memory of something that actually happened to you. It's the same thing. You just know it's a dream because probably the physics of the dream are probably not right or something like that. But like all the dreams that I have feel like genuine memories. So they stick with you, you know? So you can learn while you're sleeping, realistically. You can shed things. If you go to sleep with an intention to heal, you'll probably have some crazy dreams that will heal you in whatever way you need to be healed, because the left side of your brain shuts down, so you're more open and more receptive to different messages and to different experiences and different realms and different things. So like because you're more receptive, it's easier for you to heal in the proper way without you being defensive or without you being like, no, I'm fine, you know, or without your ego getting in the way. Then we have Spirit Baby. Lessons you... Oh my goodness. I love when things make sense. Because sometimes I just think I'm just talking. And I'm like, damn, I really don't know what the hell. The way that channeling is very strange. It's like I don't really have thoughts in my head. I'm just speaking. Because the messages kind of just come through, I guess. That's why a lot of the times I forget what I'm saying or something like that, because if I tune out of the channel, basically, like there's nothing up there. Oh, okay. But anyway, see, I don't even know why I said that, but Spirit Baby. Lessons you learn from your child. A child meant to do great things. You will become a parent in this life. Okay. You know what else is interesting? This could also be about a kid. Do you have a child? Are you pregnant? Do you want a child? Maybe this could be literal, because there's a lot about children here. Maybe you keep having dreams about children. Pay attention to that child, because what are they teaching you? That's if this is not about the self-doubt coming from your childhood. Maybe you're going to have a baby and they are going to be very creative and things like that, but you don't want to instill the cycle into this newborn. Okay, so it's like you need to have self-love first before you have the baby or before you like even get pregnant, kind of thing. Like maybe you're not even pregnant right now, but maybe one day you will be. And your soul can feel it, so your dreams are like, all right, let's start instilling this now, so that by the time they become a parent, they will build a loving home. Interesting. But this could also just be just reiterating, like, you have learned this self-doubt from your childhood, and it's time to let it go. Like, your soul wants you to let that go. All right. We're going to see what wisdom is being shown through your dreams. And then lastly, we will see what your higher self has been telling you through your dreams. Oh, I ran out of water. What wisdom is being shown for my pile twos? Ooh, not for you. Milk and honey. All that glitters. Let's get two more, please. What wisdom is being shown through pile two streams for them? Thank you. What wisdom is being shown for my pile twos through their dreams? Thank you. Yang! You know what's so cute? The first group got yin. I love that so much. Okay, and then we have a change in the wind. Oh, I love that so much. I don't know why. Okay, we have a lot of sixes. 12 is 6 times 2. 6 doubled. We have 6 here. 5 and 1 is 6. We have 16. Look up 6. The number 6. 666. It's not a bad number. Relax. Calm down. And if you don't believe me, look. Oh, and I just saw 2636. So look that up too. If you don't believe me, look. Blessed is on the back. Okay. So we have not for you. Milk and honey is a very calming energy. It's like they go together. There's this beautiful rainbow. There's a little elephant in there, which represents like happiness, wisdom. I don't really know what elephants represent, but in my head, I feel like they're just a very like calm, happy, nurturing animal. And elephants are very important in like certain cultures, aren't they? Like gods in some cultures. So I don't know, I feel like it's a very positive energy here. But milk and honey is just very like common, happy energy. Card overall. All that glitters is a bit interesting because it's like there's a lot of shiny things, but it's a mask. It may seem too good to be true, maybe because it is too good to be true, or it's like focusing on things that are material, but that's not what actually matters. We're not looking at the right things. Yang, all about action, creating, Empress energy, King of Wands energy, turning nothing into something, moving forward, masculine energy, a change in the wind, right off of Yang, moving forward. The zebras represent something unique in itself. They are a striped animal. Nothing on the planet looks like them, realistically. I mean, I don't freaking know. I might just be making that up, but I don't know. It's a very distinct animal. Let's look at this card. And it has the directional thing for the weather, the wind. Things are changing. It's given the Wheel of Fortune energy in tarot. All right, and then we have Not For You. Certain doors do not open because they're not for you. And you need to be okay with that. And you need to look somewhere else because another door is open for you. You will find a door that is open for you when it is right and whatever. Okay? Rejection is protection. I think I said that in the last pile as well. So I feel like with the energy of here with the detach and the miracles, I feel like you tend to focus on the wrong things and it's not helping you move anywhere in life, or like you're not seeing the big picture. I don't know, it's like you're missing something. And so I feel like the wisdom that is trying to be shown in your dreams is to pay attention to the things that nurture your soul and don't just look good on the outside. All right? If you want to be an artist, but you have a lot of self-doubt because of something that your parents did as you were a child growing up, or you were in art class and someone made fun of your art, or you feel like you're not going to make enough money as an artist, so there's no point in trying. It might seem good that you have this job and it makes you stable money, but do you feel good? You're the one that has to experience your life for the next however many years. You're going to be living every single second of it, including when you're sleeping, because you will be remembering your dreams after this. And you might also tell yourself that things are not for you, but do you find yourself always appearing in front of that same door? Do all of your paths lead you to that same door? And if they do, maybe that's because it is for you. And you keep telling yourself that it's not because you have self-doubt. If you cannot get rid of a certain idea, a certain, just something is nagging at you, maybe you should look into it. Maybe you should. Because maybe that is your soul telling you, hey, that thing. Your soul does not experience time the way that we do. So it can feel when something is going to be right. It knows what you've already experienced, okay? It's like, there's like this saying that's like, if you feel really anxious about something in like a bad way, like you feel like I shouldn't do this. Bye! Sorry, my dad just left. There's like a saying that's like, if you feel really anxious about something and you feel like you shouldn't do it, that is your future self feeling the regret of doing that decision. So in the moment of you making the decision, you're feeling those feelings and you're trying, and it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's trying to stop you, it's just the regret is so heavy that once you are making that decision, like it comes about. And it's kind of like a nudge, like, maybe you shouldn't do that because the feelings are not good, babes. Or if you feel really, really good about something, it's probably your future self being so happy that now you're feeling that excitement. Oh, I just looked at the clock and it was 33 minutes and 33 seconds. Sorry. My throat gets so dry speaking. I mean, blessed, happy, loyal heart, mending. I think that there's just some mending that you need to do to move forward. I don't know if I finished my thought before, but I'm sorry. It's gone. Ooh, we still have a lot. Okay. But it is time for a change in the wind. And just pay attention. Are you choosing things because they seem good on paper, or are you choosing them because they feel good? They feel right to you, not to everyone else. Don't let your self-doubt come in, okay? What is your overall energy of the dreams that you've been dreaming? You have the temple path. They're trying to show you the path. They're trying to get you to follow your intuition, your heart. Victory. Because you can have the, oh my god, and cornucopia. Hold on, I need more water. Sorry. Victory. The temple path, cornucopia. Your dreams are trying to show you that you can be happy. Maybe you're not even having nightmares. Maybe your dreams are so amazing. It's like you're winning a kickball. Or like they're just very good outcomes of things, and it's making you feel good. And maybe it's like the dreams are trying to help you have these happy experiences, so that in waking life you believe that you can actually experience these happy endings of things that you do. Yeah, opening your third eye, really seeing. I think you get a lot of messages through your dreams in general. Look, I'm trying to show you that you are the magician. Everything that you need, you have. Everything that you want can be created through your fingertips. No one else's. No matter what anyone else says. You're the one living your own life. So follow that, okay? The thinking woman. It is time for transformation. It's time for the death of the ego. The death of the self-doubt. Alright? She has a lot of books in her hands, scrolls. She spends a lot of time learning about different things, and that is how she moves forward in life. She elevates herself in different ways, and it helps elevate her spiritually. She has a transformation. It is time for yours. You have to remove the self-doubt, and you need to have enough strength to do it. You need to have the strength to do it, to realize there are other things for me than this. I don't know exactly what your situation is. It doesn't necessarily have to be obviously like, oh, I want to be an artist thing, but you know, it should, the feeling should resonate. You'll know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to know what I'm talking about. All right, and then we have advice from your future higher self. Well, not really the future, but so what has your higher self been trying to tell you in your dreams? For my pile twos, please. What has the higher self been trying to tell them? Ooh, ooh. So much. All right. Continue to make the most of every open door. The doors that you have that are open, please focus on them. Focus on the open doors, because they're open for you for a reason. The doors that are closed to you for a reason. Or, like I said before, you might also think that some doors are closed for you because they're not meant for you. But just think about it. If all of the doors are closed, every single one that you walk to, obviously some of them should be open, but they're not open because you don't believe that they should be open for you. That's where the self-doubt comes in. If you don't think that you deserve to make money being an artist, I'm just going to keep using that one because that's what we've been using this whole time. To make money being an artist of some sort, then you're never going to put yourself out there and you're never going to be able to make money because you quite literally just aren't putting out art. You see what I'm saying? I started reading this book about building habits in 30 days. The first prompt, the whole thing is about the Bible, which I've never read the Bible, so I don't know what the hell it's talking about most of the time. But the story was talking about the parting of the Red Sea. And he was like, for God to make a miracle, for God to do the super, you need to do the natural. I love that. I love that. Because everybody is like, oh, you're the group with Miracle, right? Everybody's like, oh, miracles, for miracles to happen, you just have to wish on it. No, because the man did not just wish on it. He said, we need to get across this sea, and the sea is here. I believe that God will make it happen. We will be able to cross somehow. So what did he do? He just started walking into the water. And once he was like literally like his mouth, his nose, he's no longer able to breathe because now he is basically underwater. And that is when the sea parted. And it's like if he stopped before, he would have stopped before he received his miracle. But the whole point was you have to take the step. You have to take the step. I don't know why I'm saying that, but because I can't remember what I was saying before. But you have to take the step. That's the important part. You need to believe in yourself. Believe that something will come about, and then do it. Do it. You have to do it. If they just stood there waiting for the sea to part, there's no faith there. There's no faith. He could have died just walking in there. Obviously, you don't go out and do shit that might kill you, but not the point. But like, you have to take some kind of risk. You have to take a chance. That card came out before. Take a chance. Take a risk. Okay? But if you have the self-doubt, it's going to keep stopping you. If you doubt yourself, or you doubt God, or you doubt the universe, or you doubt your spirit guides, whoever the hell, then you're never going to have enough faith to actually do something. You have to have the faith. As not corny, but it's like annoying, but like it needs to be there. Otherwise, you're not going to do anything. When it gets dark, remember that the sun always rises. Because once again, I feel like maybe y'all focus a lot on like bad things that have happened to you. But it's like there's a lot of other things that have happened to you. And if you continue to focus on the good, like you will see how much good is actually around you. Okay? So your higher self is trying to get you to recognize that and pay attention to the doors. Okay, here we go. When you bond with someone in spirit, you both become a greater force for good. So mending did come out in the back of the deck. Maybe it's a time for you to mend some relationships with some people. Maybe your higher self wants you to see that. There's some kind of bond that would help you and another person. Sometimes the best things are created from chaos. And I think in the beginning of the reading, I had said like there was a lot of chaos. Like when I was shuffling, like the shuffle was chaotic and everything like that. And once again, I think that it's like you pay attention to the bad things, but if you look at the big picture, it's like you wouldn't be where you are if those things didn't happen to you. I've had some shitty things happen to me before, like way back when. And I used to literally be like, why the fuck is this happening to me? Like, what the fuck did I do? What did I do to fucking deserve this? And I used to always be so upset, and just, it was just a rough time. It was a rough few years. And now, years later, I'm like, I'm so fucking glad that shit happened. It was terrible in the moment, but like if it didn't happen, I literally would not have had the strength to like do something about my situations. And because I did something, I ended up making something beautiful for myself, and finding different hobbies and different things that I like, and meeting new people and doing different things that I never ever would have been even thought of doing. You know how long it took me to make a YouTube channel? Like, you know, there's just, you can, it's like what you do with the things that happen for you. They happen for you, not to you. That's another cliche that I love. I love cliches. If you're new to my channel, I love cliches, okay? I bring them up all the time. But yeah, there's definitely a lot here about like taking the things that have hurt you and turning them into your power. If you do have